Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel ML for Analytics. Today I am going to discuss how you can use a DAX measure as an axis in your chart. So let's get started. So here, as you can see, I have FactSales table. So this is taken from the Contoso database, which I usually use, and you can install the database using the link which is given in the description box below. So I'm using the FactSales table of this database, and what I'm going to discuss is a use case. Suppose I want the sum of sales amount, uh, the sum of total cost, and lastly the sum of, or you can say, the total unit cost in one single chart. So as you can see, it is coming like this in this particular chart. So all of them are quite adjacent to each other, and all the three bars are touching each other, which is not really good, right? So one alternative to this is to use a stacked column chart, and now it will be visible to you in this way. So again, not quite impressive, right? I want to display it as it's like all these three measures, they are actually three different quantities, and I want to get them displayed in three different bars, but the bars should not be touching each other. So that's what I want to achieve over here. So what I'm going to do in this case is I'm going to let you know about a hack that you can use over here. And now I'm going to click on enter data, and over here I am going to type the name of this column, and what I want to do is I want to get the sum of sales amount. The second measure is the sum of total amount, right? And the third one is actually unit cost. So cool enough till now. Now I will be adding another column over here, and you can name it, say, order over here, and I'll name it as like I'll give order 1 to sales amount, 2 to total amount, and 3 to unit cost. And what I'm going to name it as, I am going to use it as, say, hack table, right? So that will be fine, and I'm going to load it. So cool enough, this has got loaded. So till now, so far so good. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a measure over here, which I'll say it as, I think you can call it as new new chart or new DAX measure, right? Something like this, whichever you want, you can call it. So now I'm going to use the switch function of DAX, and the expression would be the selected value, right? And in the selected value, which I'm going to use, what value I'm going to use is actually the name column of the hack table which I just created. So in switch function, the first argument is the expression. So expression is done. Now I'm going to type the result, the value 1. Value 1 would be the sales amount, the value that I had entered in this hack table in the name column, and the expression, the result that should correspond to this value is SUMX, right? SUMX, I'm going to iterate over FactSales, and I actually want the sales amount column to be summed over here, right? So this is done. Then the second thing is actually, so we had selected total amount in the second case, and Again, I am going to use SUMX again. Iterate over FactSales. The quantity to be summed is total cost over here. So this is also done. Then the third one is actually uh, unit cost, right? Unit cost. And again, so it will again be the similar thing. And fact, I'm going to iterate over this table, and I'm going to use unit cost over here, right? So this is done. This measure is actually created now. So far, so good. Now, in order to let you know about the difference that this approach would be resulting in, I'm going to add a new page over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring name column over here and the new DAX measure over here, right? So I'm going to actually use a column chart over here, right? So as you can see, what this has resulted in is actually uh, sales amount, total amount, and unit cost. All three of them are treated as three different categories, okay, and these three different categories are shown as three different bars which are not touching each other and which really are looking really different to each other in comparison to each other, right? Now, in if you want to like add a legend or something like that, you can actually add name over here if you want, or if this doesn't look nice to you, then what you can do is you can create a similar measure like this. I'm just copying this measure, and what I'm going to do is I will add a new measure, and in this I will actually name it as say color, and in color thing I'll actually add a color corresponding to each of them. So I think red for sales amount, say orange for total amount, or and I think blue would be fine for unit cost, and I'll click on this. And what I'll do now is I'll go to data colors over here, use the conditional formatting, and in this particular case what I am going to do is say I'll choose maybe a field value, and I'll use color, and I'll click OK. So now it worked, right? So this is how you can add or you can customize the bars according to your choice and your convenience. You can change the colors if you want. I mean, these were some of the random colors that were coming in my mind. If there are some different colors that you would prefer, you can actually add them as per your convenience, right? So guys, with this, I conclude this tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you did so, then please like this video. Please let me know what your feedback is in the comment section below. Share this video to as many people as you can, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.